Hello everyone. Before I get into the video, I want to make this quick disclaimer that the gameplay you are about to see may be somewhat lopsided because I have a very extreme plan for attacking the Discord meta in coming weeks. If you've already seen this disclaimer or you don't care, feel free to skip to the timestamp listed below. So, what's the problem? The problem with the Discord meta is that it is extremely dominated by blue mid-range and control players and also graveyard combo players. If we take the data, excluding myself from the results, the last few weeks, the 11-16 weekly, was 73% blue mid-range and control, 18% graveyard combo, and there was one other aggro deck that was not me. Similarly, for the week of the 9th, when I wasn't there, it was still 60% blue mid-range and control, 20% graveyard combo, and only 20% aggro. 11-2, it was 44% blue mid-range and control, 33% graveyard combo, 11% artifact combo, and 11% aggro. This is not new. This has been going on for what feels like forever. 10-26, it was 73% blue mid-range and control, 18% graveyard combo, one creature combo deck, and there was no aggro decks or any other normal mid-range decks. 10-12, it was 46% blue mid-range control, 15% graveyard combo, and then this was maybe the most diverse it's been in a while. It was 15% aggro and 15% other combo, one Time Vault, and one Nadu deck. So what does this mean? This means that there is consistently 40 to 70% presence of blue decks in the meta, plus another 15 to 33% of graveyard combo decks. And these almost always include blue as well. I just don't consider them blue in the same way as a blue mid-range deck. This means that the saturation of blue decks that care about their graveyard and rely on their graveyard is about 70 to 85% in typical weekly, and I expect to face 2, possibly 3 of these decks every single week. These decks all have weaknesses to very similar things, and there are options to deal with these types of decks that are really nuclear in scale. Things that, I like playing Rest in Peace, and I think it's, defensible in a lot of places, but there are things like Choke, Boil, Scald, Red Elemental Blast, Pyroblast, all these things that could be played, and you probably should never play them in a normal diverse metagame. But guess what? The Discord meta is not a diverse metagame. Discord meta is extremely predictable, and until after December 15th, which is the cutoff for earning qualifying points for the Discord year-end, I'm going to be heavily metagaming. I'm tired of trying to play fair decks and losing, and you know what? If people are going to be really predictable, I'm going to take advantage of that. So the disclaimer I'm going to give is do not try what I'm doing in these videos unless you are A, really, really certain about what your metagame will look like, and B, you're not worried about your opponents having fun. It turns out that when you play really extreme and egregious hate pieces against people, they tend to not enjoy it, but guess what? We're playing a competitive format, and the weeklies, even though they are for fun, so to speak, they do have some amount of stakes in them, and they are meant to be competitive. So I'm not really worried about my opponents having fun. I'm worried about winning the game. And to be honest, the amount of games I would win is going to be very, very small if the metagame was a lot more diverse. So people kind of brought this on themselves. We will see how it goes over the coming weeks, but this is my disclaimer going forward for the next 4 weekly events.
Hello everyone. For this week, I'm playing what I call medium Selesnya. This is part of my decks to really try to combat the Discord extremely blue saturated and graveyard combo saturated meta. I know that I've been talking about lowering the curve, being lean, all that stuff, and for the most part, I think that's still true. I think that generally speaking, good decks in this format try to lower the curve. But guess what? I felt like casting 4-drops today. And honestly, we've been in this situation now where, yeah, you need sun removal for things like Psychic Frog and that sort of stuff. Although, if you're neutering a Barrow Glaive with Rest in Peace, maybe it doesn't matter so much. But there's a certain point where saturation of removal makes you bad against combo and even bad against control in some ways, and you just kind of want to be slamming big idiots. This deck is really trying to take advantage of this fact. I'm not even on Crypt Mox. I'm on Crypt Ring, Ancient Tomb. I'm all in on going for big early 3-drops and 4-drops. If we look at the mana value, get this sorted by mana value, I'm skipping 2 basically entirely. The only twos that I'm playing are really heavily scaling threats like Bristly Bill, Glyph Elemental, and Sidecat Cub. Um, utility removal pieces like Canker Bloom and Cathar Commando. The hate pieces like Thalia, Guardian Theremin, Thorn of Amethyst, and Briston Piece. And then Springheart and Antuco is one that I actually don't love a lot in most decks, but when you're trying to play 3 and 4 drops, bestowing this on a 3 or 4 drop and then making copies is pretty good. So those are my 2 drops. As far as the anti-blue stuff goes, um, we've got the Rest in Pieces, we've got Choke. Everyone's playing Islands. People can't really avoid playing Islands. It used to be that there were a lot fewer. How do I put this? It used to be that hating out specifically island type cards was not as effective because there were a lot fewer untyped duels in decks. And there's still things like fast lands and sometimes check lands. But with the introduction of surveils, there are a lot more typed lands in decks now, and they're particularly susceptible to choke because, choke is pretty awesome. Speaking of typed lands, Carpet Flowers is pretty messed up if your opponent has islands. Basically a mana dork that is really hard to interact with and can make 2 or more mana in a turn, which is insane. We've got Thorn of Amethyst to hate out on people casting spells, casting non-creature spells. For a little Thalia effect, I've run this in the past. I think it's perfectly acceptable in a really heavy creature deck to play non-creature hate. We've got Enlightened Tutor. Normally Enlightened Tutor is not so good in most decks, including fair decks, but, I'm playing Haymaker cards. I really want to be able to find them. Armageddon is really good against blue decks. They really want to get their mana underneath them, and taking out their mana is really, really strong. Especially if it's just like another must counter thing. If they have to keep trying to fight for the board, and then you just eventually win on the board and slam an Armageddon, the game's over. They're basically not coming back from that. It's pretty good against combo too. To certain degrees. Like sometimes your opponent will have a bunch of mana rocks and it's not so good, but a lot of times they do need to have 2 to 3 lands to do their thing, and they intentionally run fewer lands because their combo deck's trying to win the game fast. Anti-blue things, Shifting Ceratops, a classic, can't be countered pro-blue, so no Psychic Frogs or Murktides or Oculuses are blocking this, although I guess the Manifest can. But it can get Reach and Trample, Haste. Original Thrun, can't be countered, Hexproof, basically doesn't die to any sweepers that are played in the format. I guess it dies to Balance and so I guess it dies to all the sweepers in the format. Never mind. You get the idea. New Thrun, bigger Thrun, can't be countered, Trample, can't be Krakus, etc. We've got Phyrexian Censor, make people will not be able to play spells. Same with Archon of Emeria. And yeah, that's basically it. The rest of the package is essentially just a ton of mana dorks, a bunch of big, powerful top end, and a ton of acceleration. Things like Tinkerbell, Elvish Spirit Guide, Lotus Petal. I'm here to mulligan to fast hands, make my opponent not be able to answer them because they can't get their counter spells up in time, and then just completely lock them out of the game with some brutal haymaker. So let's see how this goes today. I've played green white monsters, mid range, etc. in the past and done pretty well with it. So I'm feeling hopeful. So that's what I'm calling medium Selesnya.
I'm going to keep this 6. I just need to take a picture real quick for the video.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bottom this one.
Would you like me to write down my opening hand?
No, that's not. That's fine. You're good without it.
Okay.
All right, start us off.
I'm going to Scalding Tarn.
Sure.
If you have no problems with me shortcutting, I'd like to get a Mountain and Goblin Guide.
Sure.
Attack you for 2.
Yeah, trigger. So Forest goes to my hand. 18.
Pass the turn.
Draw. I'm going to go play this Forest that I drew and this Elvish Mystic. And pass to you.
I would like to mental misstep that Elvish Mystic.
Sure.
My turn?
Yep, your turn.
All right. I am going to swing at you for 2 again.
Alright, trigger. So Green Sun Zenith. We got 16.
Pass to you.
Okay, untap. Drop this Green Sun. We're gonna play this next trigger.
Mhm.
We're gonna play this Underground Mortuary. And Surveil.
Affirmative.
We're gonna bin this rest in peace. And
Sounds good.
off I go.
All right. Hmm. Is that really how this is going to go down? I'll swing at you for 2.
Alright, trigger. It's a Keen-Eyed Curator. I would like to offer a block.
Okay, they'll trade. Um, I will play this Pinnacle Monk as a land tapped and pass the turn to you.
Keen-Eyed Curator. Uh, I'll play this Plains. I'll play the Keen-Eyed Curator.
Mhm.
And I'll Psycho.
I'll untap. I'll draw. What's Keen-Eyed Curator's power toughness? 3/3?
Yeah, it's a 3/3.
All right. I would like to play this Chrome Mox, exiling the Direfleet Daredevil.
Okay.
And I would like to play this Broadside Bombardiers and swing at you for 2.
Sure. Yep, I take 2.
Okay. I will pass the turn.
Instead, I will eat your mental Vista.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. One card. Let's just attack you for 3.
I will take it.
3. Then I would like to cast this Green Sun Zenith for 1.
Mm-hmm. I believe you should be at 14.
Yeah, that's what I'm at. I'm at 14, you're at 15. uh,
Oh, right, yes.
and I will pass the turn over to you.
Okay.
Get up something or
Yeah, I was looking up text on a card.
okay.
Um, I am going to pay 3
Mhm.
and Ghost Fire Slice your Curator. It deals 4 damage.
4 damage. Yeah. Sure, that happens.
And then I would like to swing at you for 2 again.
Beginning of combat.
Mm-hmm.
Before you declare attacks, I would like to path to exile your broadside.
You'd like to pass to exile my broadside? Okay. I go and get a basic?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. In that case, I have nothing left to do with my turn. You can go ahead.
Untap. Draw.
I believe those are the only basics I run.
Forest. Play this. Anchor Bloom. Play this. Archon of Emeria.
Okay.
There you go.
Untap. Raw.
Yep.
I will pay 4,
Okay.
and I will cast this Twin Shot Sniper. I will deal 2 to your Canker Bloom,
Yep.
and I will pass the turn to you.
2/3 reach.
Affirmative.
Okay. Draw. I will go to combat and attack with this Archon of Emeria. Exalted trigger to make it a 3/4.
Yeah.
3. Then I'm going to pay 4 for this Seasoned Dungeoneer.
Mm-hmm.
That'll give me the initiative. I'll go get a basic Plains and play it as my land per turn, and then I will say go.
Absolutely. Draw for the turn. I would like to play 2 and play this Fear of Missing Out.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing that rummages, and then when it attacks, if you have Delirium, you get an extra combat. Okay, yep.
I will discard this Hellspark Elemental.
Okay. Does this thing have Unearth? I don't.
It does, yes.
Okay.
I will draw a card.
Yeah.
Um, I
And the Hellspark Element is a 3/1.
yes. I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep, I'll go to the Forge.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to put 2 counters on this Archon Area.
Absolutely.
Draw for turn. I will go to combat.
Sounds good.
Seasoned Engineer, Exalted trigger, and then I will give it the Explore trigger.
Sure. So currently attacking for 4, possibly 5.
So Explore is a questing beast. Yeah, that seems fine. I'll keep that on top.
Okay. 5.
Yeah, 5 damage.
I'll go to 7.
And I will.
Okay. Draw. I am going to go to combat.
Sure.
I'd like to swing with both. They're both 2/3s.
Yeah. Do you have Delirium?
No, I have 3 types in my graveyard currently.
Okay. Both 2/3s. I will block your you're missing out with the Archon and the other guy with the Twin Shot Sniper with the Double Hierarch.
Okay. I would like to flash in this Embercleave, though I think I'm dead on the crackback, targeting my fear of missing out.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, so it becomes a 3 power creature. So you'll trample for 1 and they will trade.
Mm-hmm.
And this will die. Go to 13. You get the initiative.
Yeah. Oh, hey, get the initiative. That doesn't actually do anything. I am still dead here.
Okay.
On to game 2. I just wanted to cast Evercleave because I haven't done it in an age.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It's a cool card. Start us off.
Okay. I am going to... I'm just gonna play this mountain and pass.
Drop.
Wait, are you on black?
Not that you saw. No.
Okay. I mean, I saw the underground mortuary,
Yeah,
but
that's true. You didn't see any black spells though.
yeah, that's fair.
We're gonna go planes.
Obviously, it's for the death red activation.
Yeah. Soul Ring.
Woo-wee! Yeah. I will draw for turn.
Yep.
I will play this Mox Ruby.
Okay.
I will play this Arena of Glory untapped.
Okay.
And I will play this Sulfuric Vortex.
Okay. Yeah.
Pass the turn to you. You go to 18.
Yep. Draw.
You can't turn to Questing Beast me with this mana, which is good.
Yeah, that is true.
And that's big spooky to me. Because that card's got a lot of really good text on it. I don't know if you if you've read that card. Not even if you have, you should probably do it again because you probably missed like an entire paragraph on that card.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's fine.
Grim Adventure. I will
Yep.
go get a basic forest.
Yeah.
I will play. It's my land, and I'll play this Delighted Halfling.
Hoo-wee!
And then I will say go.
Okay. I go to 18.
Yep.
Draw a card. Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We can do this. Yeah. Yeah, we can do this. I'm gonna pay 1 and I'm gonna play this Vexing Devil.
Okay. I will
You pay
choose
4?
I'll choose to take 4 damage, yeah.
Okay. I'll have you at 14.
Yep.
I'll play this Wasteland that I don't really think is doing anything in this matchup.
Uh-huh.
And I'll pass the turn to you.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep, I'd like to forge onto my White Plume.
Yeah. And then you go to 12.
Oh, and I go to 12, yep. And then drop return.
Yeah.
Um, I guess I'm going to combat. Attack you for 5.
Sure. I go to 13.
Um, 2, 3, 4. I'd like to cast this Armageddon.
But my Arena of Glory. But my beautiful Arena of Glory. You know what? I'm gonna blow up my Arena of Glory so you can't. Alright, cool. So Armageddon destroys only non-basics, right?
No, it's all land.
Ah!
I'll play this Savannah, and
Okay.
I will pass the turn on your upkeep a lot. And tap White Plume.
Yeah, because it also does that. I'll go to 11.
It sure does.
Woo! Do you have any flying blockers?
No.
I would like to play this Phoenix chick.
Uh-huh.
It's a 1/1 with flying and haste.
Yes.
I would like to attack you.
I have unfortunate news.
You are a bastard. It's fine. I was going to go use it to get a mountain anyways. Ha ha! You played right into my hand. I'm still dead.
Yeah.
5,
yeah,
10.
This is 11.
I go to
plus trap.
I go to 1. Yeah,
Your
no.
Sulfuric Vortex. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Okay, cool. GG.
GG. I'm gonna keep this. Just gonna take a picture.
Charity.
Bottom this one.
Okay.
Start with a forest and say go.
All right. Draw. Pay 2 life and probe you.
A Hushwood Verge, which is the green-white Verge.
Yeah.
A Gaia's Cradle, a Wasteland, a Bristly Bill, Vine Sower, and a Cathar Commando.
All right. I'll draw off the probe.
Yep.
That's an interesting question. Hmm. Xander's Lounge tap. Go.
Brushwood Verge.
Mm-hmm.
For green. Play a Wild Growth, targeting my forest.
Sure. You got it. I'm set. Draw. Mm. Underground Sea. Pay. Mm. No, I'll pass turn. Draw. Yeah.
To play this Wasteland. Trigger.
Yeah.
Go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of combat, I'd like to Wasteland your Xander's Lounge.
Yeah, I'm paying 2 life into Tis But a Scratch on this bill. Yeah, it's the Dismember. I'm being cute. In my opinion.
Alright, second main, I'll play this Cathar Commando in Sicko.
I'm set. Keep draw. Reanimate Bristly Bill. Take 2, go to 14.
Mm-hmm.
Use this to piss people off. Looted Delta, counter on it.
Yep.
Crack the Delta, another counter on it.
Yep.
Grabbing a Watery Grave, shocking it in, and casting a Duress targeting you. Yes.
I have a Solitude.
No, son of a bitch. Yeah. Past you. It's like the way the game's progressed, I was like, I think this is my last chance for Dismember to do literally anything. Or the Duress.
Yeah.
Well,
Play this Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah.
Tap 4 for this Treebeard, Gracious Host.
oh. Yeah.
I'll make you 3 tokens and pass.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, all right. Druid and Satan for it and Async at the same time. Let's go. Draw. Well, okay, now I can't complain. If I really wanted to, I'll recall me.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Well, never mind. I can't complain. Sand blocking sucks. It is a 0.
0/5 trample ward 2. When I gain life with them, it encounters on target halfling of tree folk.
Yeah.
So it's going to become a 6/11.
Yeah. What am I betting against here? Iga, counter on Bill.
Yep.
Merchant scroll.
Okay.
You get drown in the lock.
Okay.
And pass.
Tap. Draw. 2 mana. Use 1 of it for an Arbor Elf.
Sure.
Tap for 3. Eat
Yeah.
my 2 foods.
Yeah.
6. Put 6 counters on Treebeard.
Yeah.
Bill's a 5/5 currently.
That's 4/4. No, wait, 5/5. Sorry, 3 counters on him. Sorry.
Yeah. Alright. I'll attack with my
Maybe I'll get a 2/2 per creature. But
I'll attack with my 6/11 with trample.
I'll take 6 down to 5.
Go ahead.
And check. Keep draw. Wasteland, put a counter on Bill, and pass.
Draw. We'll go to combat.
Yeah.
Attack for 6.
I will attempt to draw in the wall. It's word 2, right? I'm not crazy.
Unlock my graveyard then.
Yeah. The
4 drop.
Yeah, I know.
And board 2.
Yeah, I'll jump it.
Okay.
1
the
go to
turn.
4.
Why are you going to 4? It's a 6/6, right?
Yeah, I'm blocked with. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No trample.
Yeah. Cycle or cat teachings.
Sure.
I'm at 5 then still.
No, you're 6.
I'm at 6. Okay, sorry. I'm an idiot. I got snuff out.
Okay.
Okay, draw. No, you got it. Yeah, that was fine. Basic swamp to rescue.
Okay. Well, you
Again.
got my 1 ring. I've got
Okay.
Forest, Wooded Foothills, and then 2 mana dorks. Elvish Mystic, Noble Herrick.
Okay, you pass.
Forests, Mystic.
Shock and Wider Grave. Frog. Go.
Draw.
Nice.
I'll go to my second main phase. Target you, make a green.
Mhm.
This guy.
Yeah.
Play Wooded Foothills and Sega.
Keep that. Keep draw. Combat. Attack for 1.
Yep. Take 1.
I'll discard Xander's Lounge for combat and do 2 damage.
Sure.
I'll draw a card.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Firelit, take 1. Bedward, go.
Catch on the end step.
Yeah, that's fine.
A Lush Portico. Give it to rest in your graveyard.
Yes. But if I cast the duress, I'm losing frog food.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. Alright, I will surveil.
Yeah.
In this chronos.
That seems correct.
Do not need more mana. Untap. Keep. Interesting. First main base.
Yeah.
I will target you and make a green mana.
Yeah.
4 mana.
Mm-hmm.
Growth as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this Rootcast Apprenticeship.
What's that one do?
3 and a green for sorcery. Choose 3. You can choose the same one more than once. Put 2 1/1 counters on target creature. Create a token that's a copy of target token you control. Make a 1/1 squirrel, or target opponent sacrifices a non-token artifact. I'm going to choose the modes +1/+1 counters.
Do you choose modes as part of resolution or part of casting?
I believe it's part of casting.
Okay.
So I'm going to choose 6 counters on Elvish Mystic.
I will recall in response.
Okay.
You're good. You can have it.
All right.
Made a big play.
All right. We're going to attack you for 8.
Down to 9.
Go.
I don't like this draw. I think I'll have to get over it though. Those are draws, I guess. Serum Visions.
Okay.
Draw. Sky. Bottom top.
Mm-hmm.
Combat. Attack for 3. Cast. Recall.
Yep. Target me.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I will then 4 damage. I'm going to discard Murktide for a counter.
Yep.
Discard. Just that, actually. Just Murktide. So take 4.
Okay. Go to 13.
Damage. I'll draw a card.
Yep.
Play Misty. Take 1.
Okay.
I will remember how my cards work this time. Drop cards in graveyard. I'd like to drown the Elvish Mystic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crack Misty. Going to the 7. Grab a Trop. Pass Death Ray Shaman.
Okay.
And pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Sure. I will target you and make 2 white.
Yeah.
Wait, that's Mind Sensor.
Sure.
There you go.
Tap. Keep. Draw. I will attack with Frog and Arcanist, cast Serum Visions.
Yep.
Draw. Scry 2. Bottom both.
Would you like to do anything?
No. Damage, take, or like.
I'm gonna block your Psychic Frog with the Knuckle Hierarch.
Sure. Okay. I will play a basic island and pass turn.
Tap. Drop.
Mhm.
Trigger. I'll target you. Make 3 green.
Yeah.
Nervant Adventure.
That's fine. Yeah.
As do I swing. Question. Don't have anything that you flashback yet. So you can just get it at will. Right, yeah. I'll swing for 2 in here.
Yeah, I'll take 1 and bolt it. 1 to 6.
Go ahead.
Siphon Insights.
Okay.
Wahoo.
First of all, we got initiative. Alright, it's top 2.
Top 2. Just sleight of hand for your deck.
Okay, how am I going to do this?
Yeah,
All right.
That's
This one
good.
will be 1. This
I
one will be
trust you to not look if you don't want to like put the head down. I'll take the one on your left. Yeah. Correct.
So,
Yeah.
It's the one you have. This is on the bottom.
And I'll exile your Foothills and do it again. I'll take the one on your right this time. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful card. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Yep.
Let's say Meyer, go to 5, grabbing a Volk.
Yep.
Use the Volk and the island to cast EI.
Okay.
There's the EI. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
When are they going to get EI for your opponent's library? I like to this trophy and bottom.
Yeah.
And you'd like to trophy the adventurer. Okay. Attack you for 4. Before damage, I'm going to discard this flooded strand to the frog. Make it 5. Yeah.
Draw card.
An initiative trigger first. I'll grab the
yes.
basic mountain. And and then I will draw.
Yeah.
I will cast this, the Hex Drinker from your deck, which is the top
Okay.
one.
Top one.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And I will then pass turn.
Game 3.
You should give us like 10 great removal spells, and then life is giving. I promise I won't misuse them. Give me like a black Path to Exile, so you can get a non-basic land.
I'm gonna keep
That
this
finds
one.
Crockets.
It has to be like Bossage of text. It has to be like a type. The type's not basic.
Okay.
I know. I could never. Oh, if we do that, Caracas to 1. In which case, yes. Can't wait to look at the data from the poll and realize that everyone wants Caracas to 1. They want to punish low color white decks, which they should.
And there were some people who said that TNT was too powerful.
That is hilarious. That is really funny.
So
What? I want to see that meta. Like what deck? What? I mean, really bad combo decks.
also there was a few people who were like, control is weak right now. It's like, all right.
Yeah, I don't know if I buy that.
Can have the middle one on top.
If they mean like
I think they probably mean like
Muyon lane control, then
yeah,
sure.
they mean like boomer control.
Yeah, like that is, you can't make that deck good at this point. And if you do, it's a different format. I suppose I'll try this one.
Okay. I'm going to start off with a forest and a birds of paradise.
Yeah.
And say go.
Draw. Underground Sea, Thoughtseize. Like your good card, please.
Okay. I have Savannah, Hushwood Verge, Hickory Woodlock, Athalia, Guardian of Thraben, and a Shifting Ceratops.
No. Honestly, I'll take these Ceratops.
Yep.
You have owned me to that one before. I'll pass.
That one's probably good against the Thalia Heretic Athar.
That's pretty good.
Pass.
Tap, keep draw. Charge 6 rows tapped. Pass.
Untap, keep, draw. Attack you for 3.
15. I took 12 outsies.
I'm going to play this Little Thalia.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to play this Underground Mortuary.
Sure.
Or that card can stay on top.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Heath tapped. Praug.
Okay.
Go.
It's irritating.
Frog enters tapped.
Yes, it does. Hickory Woodlock. Attack you for 5.
Take 5 on 10.
I'm going to do more like crap taps. Rexen Sensor.
Sure, that was just lands or non-fiction creatures.
Non-Phyrexian creatures and it's Rule of Law.
Okay.
Well, non-Phyrexian Rule of Law. Go ahead.
Yes. Tap. Keep. Draw. Basic Mountain.
Go on.
Bugoyth. Go.
2, 3.
Intercept.
And intercept, yeah. How many cards do you have in hand?
4.
Go to combat.
Yeah.
Everything but birds, obviously.
I would like to block Big Thalia.
Okay.
Before damage, I like to discard Charm of the Lock and lose focus.
Okay. So you guys are 3/4 now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. First strike. This doesn't kill your guy. You take 5 overall. Not 5.
Yeah.
I think it's Thalia. We're gonna play this Postbane Taxbane Ferox.
Is that untapped?
Yes, because of it's not a Phyrexian.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. I guess that's awkward. I see your
Yeah.
problem.
Would have been really good if it came in untapped.
Yeah. I will crack heat.
Yep.
Going to 4. Grabbing Zagoth Triome.
Mm-hmm.
Arch has Death Edge, Zagoth Triome.
Death Touch and Ward collect evidence for.
Yeah. And I'm through the lot right now.
Yeah.
Does this member count as a Phyrexian stuff? That'll be a sick, like,
That would be cool,
we offered rules text, but like something like you paid that if life was paid to cast a spell, it maybe ignore this effect. I don't know.
I mean, just make it like a Kindred Phyrexian spell.
Yeah. Holy. Okay. Then I got untap. Frog is a Ragrav's 4/5. Frog is 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If I attack, I go to Phyrexian again is creatures tapped, right?
Creatures tapped, yeah.
Creatures tapped. Okay. So I need to attack with one of these. Or we're just going to stare at each other for a while. What if we could find Fury? What if we just find Fury off Barrow's Life and all my problems go away? That would be kind of good. Ferox has Ward, collect evidence 4, so 4 mana about cards up to go away.
Yeah.
For it?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I think if you're going to spend a removal spell, I don't want on the Barrow Life because I want to have the Barrow around. And also, I'll be dead anyway. Let's attack. Yeah, I have 9 power. I'm at 4. I can go to 8. Do that and see if I can get lucky, but that seems bad. Let's just do this first. Yeah, same Barrow Life.
Yep. I take 4.
Yeah, go to 8. Instant land, yeah. Top 4 cards.
Yep.
Sanctuary, Brotherhood's End, Prismatic Vista, Siphon Insight. Ooh, riveting. I'll cast this tapped Ragavan.
Okay.
Go. This was an MH3 tribal hand. Or MH Monrez tribal hand.
You didn't want to dash the Ragavan?
I almost did. But after my really cool play of Merchant Scroll for John Lock when your yard's empty last game, or game 1, decided against it.
Everybody is still a
4/5. Nothing new. Yeah. If my hand didn't have basic mountain, like if I had like a Volk, my curve would have been
maybe
1, 2, 3.
It's just like the fact that Psychic Frog outmuscles everything that's like more expensive than it is sort of stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna pass the turn.
Sorry. Swan's Ransom. Yeah. That one's in the graveyard. I put my head down. This is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
That's sorry. I'm like, I don't know if you can see my space, but my head's like, I'm like back in the corner.
You're good.
1, 2, 3, 4. Need a card moved up, let me know.
No, just thinking. Can have one, three, four up, the other one down.
Correct?
Yep.
I'll take the 3 unknowns. Or the 3 domes.
Sure.
Oh! Oh my god, it would have been like the perfect curve of cards people despise. Ring, I will make my Ragavan the Ringbearer.
Yep.
It now has Skulk, which is very useful on this board. Where you have a 2 on first striker. Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep. Sorry, Ransom's in the yard. Draw. My lands are free to come and untap now, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Leave the turn.
Mm-hmm.
Attack with Barrogoyf and Frog. Frog is Barrogoyf, to be clear, Planeswalkers in the yard now.
Yep. Are you not jumping from?
No.
The stupid thing is that I have to block the Barrogoyf because I can't outrace the lifelink, so I'm gonna block Barrogoyf, and we will block Frog with Bird's Paradise. Activate Ferox on the Barrogoyf, Birds on them.
Yeah, up to 13. Barrogoyf dies.
Yep.
Frog lives. I will. Cast a Sleight of Hand. You know about?
Us too.
That's right, thank you. I'll grab this one, bottom this one,
Okay.
and pass.
Tap, keep, draw. Go to combat.
4 damage, crack turn. Grab a volcanic island and lightning bolt the sensor. Paying with C and bulk. Yeah.
To Storage of Plowshares your rock.
Sure. I will gain. I don't want to discard anything. Hold on. No, I'll gain 3.
Sensor down.
I go up to 15 off that after taking 1, then I'll hit 2, go to 13.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll play this Savannah and say go.
Just getting this back organized. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Combat with Ragavan.
Yep. With a mental wisdom.
No cast. I guess I'll main phase this. Flashback, Siphon, Insight. Let's go. I'll take the one on your right. Yeah. It'll be face down here. And I will pass turn.
For the segment side?
I did not, sorry. Thank you. Sorry, there was there were 3 different stacked pieces. I was having trouble keeping it, which was.
Yeah, you're good. I'll attack you for 2.
Yeah, 12. 11.
So teeth.
Go.
No chat. Upkeep. Draw. Combat. Black Monkey. Okay. Give me that treasure. I will cast the Arbor Elf. You use green to do it. I use the Take Off Triumph. It's not tapped. I will then pay 5 to cast the One Ring. It's yours.
My one ring. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Glad that.
Need protection, trigger. I will tap it now and draw a card.
Sure.
Go. Actually, I can use the like actual One Ring token. I can really do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna fetch again step.
Yeah, that's me.
Self a. I have a few good draws, but they are. Minutes left in the round. Prevail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fine. Go to my turn.
Yeah.
Draw this. 1, 2, 3. For an endurance.
I do have pro everything, right?
Yeah.
You can, if you want, you can hold up my upkeep, but I can't
Yeah.
say that I don't have more mana to counter
No. I'll tuck my yard.
Yeah.
And I'll say go.
it. Untap. Yeah. Upkeep. Down to 10. I will. Proper turn.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, it's activated now.
Okay.
Draw 2.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Green, black, and 1. Abrupt Decay, Lethalia.
Okay.
I will attack you with Rockabon.
Yep. Legless is quick reflexes.
Can I do anything cute with that? I don't believe that I can. Hold on. Tap Orc Army.
Mm-hmm.
This is the
Arbor Elf. Yeah.
Untap Deck of Triumph. Swift Reflexes. The Orc Army. Storm Trigger.
Mm-hmm.
I will. It is Steam Medicine pass turn.
Go to combat. Back for 3.
Jump with the Arbor Elf.
Working catacombs and say go.
Attack. Upkeep, lose 2.
Yep.
Down to 8.
Yep.
Return. Good. Move the treasures over there. Attack for 2.
7. Spring Hurricane 2 go.
That's pretty good. Pay 4. I will cast the Snapcaster Mage.
Yep.
Target Abrupt Decay.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to Abrupt Decay the gun.
Yep.
I would then like to cast an Intuko on the Snapcaster Mage.
Yep.
I'll play a Bayou per turn.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger, I will pay 2, make a copy of Snapcaster Mage.
Yep.
Copy. The copy will target Sleight of Hand, which I will then cast. Take bottom, pass. Yeah.
Got block 4 to go.
Yeah.
Or I'll keep it on top. Yeah, okay. That's my turn.
Yeah.
Attack, keep, draw. Trigger.
Yes.
Leveled up 3 times.
Pro instance, right?
Yeah.
That's fine.
2, 3, 4. Leveled up 4 more times.
In response to the, can you get? Are getting it to 8?
Well, it's not at 8 yet.
Okay. Do you have the mana to make it 8 yet?
Means right through 8.
In response, channel auto aura. It's discounted for Vagabond.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
I will start with a forest into a Deathwatch Shaman.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll play a snow-covered mountain into Goblin Lackey. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go Sun Petal Grove into Thalia, Guardian of Thurban.
Okay.
And I will pass.
Uh, Um. Hmm. Thinking. I'm going to. Okay. I'm gonna go to my second main phase.
Okay.
Play an Ancient Tomb.
Okay.
And go to 18.
Okay.
And cast Goblin Rabble Master.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Right, because it makes all your goblins attack.
Yep.
Fresh land. We're just gonna play this even mind sensor.
You got it.
Pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. Um. Let's see. Um. Play this Dragon Skull Summit.
Yep.
Well. Yeah. Um. Fine, I guess. I'll take 2, go to 16.
Yep.
I will. Bolt the Thalia. Use the floating mana. Cast Dragon Fodder.
Okay. Yep. 2 goblins. They don't have 8, they just
They don't have haste. They're just goblins. Go to combat.
Yeah.
Make a goblin. These two must attack.
But it's the only ones attacking.
Just these. Do I want this one to attack? No, not really. Just these two.
Okay. I will block the lackey with the death right and take one.
Sure. Go ahead.
I know you play like 38 lands and goblins or something ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. It's like mathematically
Yeah.
optimal for.
But, like, I don't think I'm for mana. That's pretty good, but I don't think I want. We're gonna wasteland your ancient team.
Okay.
Yeah. Pass this. Underground adventure.
You got it.
I'll go get a basic forest.
Mhm.
And not to. Damage might matter. No, I'll just pass the turn.
Tap. Keep. Draw. Play my Blazemire Verge.
Mhm.
My 38th land. Um. Hmm. If I attack, that's fine. Maybe that's fine. Don't want to train that badly, but I'll play this Mana Crypt.
Okay. So much for keeping you off mana. Oh, crap.
Hmm. I'm gonna cast Slinging Lieutenant.
Okay, this is it throws them at my face, right?
Sacks goblins and makes players lose life and gain life. Yeah. So I have 3 that's summoning, not
Mostly
summoning
that
6. 2
mostly
that are summoning 6.
it doesn't
Yeah.
hit me, or it doesn't hit my creatures rather.
No, it does not hit your creatures. Go to combat.
Yep.
This one goes to 4. I will attack with these 4 goblins that must attack.
I think I'm just blocking a goblin.
Okay, I'll sack it to drain you.
You know, 17, then I take 3 more down to 15. And
Yeah,
you get the initiative.
in the
The
initiative.
top 4.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I will reveal Mountain. Then I'll pass to you.
I'm gonna play this Golden Wall oddity.
Yep.
Blocking doesn't do anything. Alright. We'll go to combat.
Yeah.
Attack with the oddity and the.
Okay. I would like to block the Undermountain with one goblin.
Sure.
And then I'll before damage I'll sack it.
You go to 18.
And then I'll take the 4. Go to 14.
Pass the turn over to you. Oh, I get the initiative.
You have the initiative.
Put the counters on the mind sensor.
Okay.
And pass over to you.
I'm gonna take damage on evens.
Yeah.
3. Draw a card.
Okay.
Take this mountain. Hmm. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast. Okay. I'll go to combat.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a goblin. These must attack. I will attack with Rebel Master. Trigger Rebel Master.
We're gonna go adventurer on the wing gang lieutenant.
Yeah.
Deathbright on the rebel master,
Mm-hmm.
and mind sensor on a goblin token.
Okay. I'm gonna sack the one that's blocked by Mind Sensor.
So I go to 13, you go to 15.
I will sack Sling Gang to drain you for 1.
Okay.
16 to 12.
Yep.
Go to damage.
I'm going to activate Deathbright by eating your Sling Gang to gain 2 life.
Okay.
Go to damage. Deathbright dies. I take 4.
Go to 10.
Yep, you get the initiative.
I will gain the initiative. I will.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yes, we just resolved damage. You have the initiative trigger.
Yes, I would like to. I think I want to surveil too.
Right. Yeah.
Scry 2. Sure. Whatever it is. I'll put. Yeah, I'll put these 2 on the bottom.
Okay.
Tap 3. Bogart Harbinger.
This is the top deck tutor one. Okay.
Yeah,
Just
so look at the top 4.
Yep.
3, 4. I'll reveal Goblin Guide, I guess.
Okay.
Don't want this. You may search, reveal it, then shuffle. You'll put that card on top of it.
Maybe I'll find.
Yeah, I don't actually want this. Yeah, I don't actually want this. I have to shuffle my library.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna play a Torch Courier and pass to you.
1/1 haste. Give
1/1
something else
haste,
haste.
yeah.
Tap. Keep draw. Play this Crystal Vein.
Yeah.
Crack it for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Transform Ulan Oddity.
Yes.
8/8
How big is
trample
it?
haste. 8/8 trample haste. Other creatures I control get +1/+1 and trample haste.
Okay.
I'll go to combat and attack with both my creatures.
Is it +1/+1 or +2/2?
+1/+1. So this
Okay.
is a 5 for Ignite Sensor.
So for 13. Okay. Am I dead to? I guess I'm dead to. Oh, they have trample too, right?
Yep.
Okay. So 13. If you giant growth, that's 16. I cannot beat Berserk. I guess I will. Sorry, cards in hand?
2.
2 cards. Okay, let's see. I have 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you have trap.
I have trap as well coming.
Oh, am I just dead on board? So I double block, oddity.
I don't.
13. Yeah,
If
yeah.
cast it.
I
Do you
double
have removal
block.
or no?
No, I don't. So
I also
yeah, so I double block. I
have
take
some
11. I take 11. Okay, okay. But I would have died to trap also. Okay. Keeping 6.
Yeah, keeping 6.
Okay.
There's 1 on the bottom.
Yeah, I guess when I took the initiative, I didn't know if I was going to hit a land off the top 4. So, yeah. But that was my 6th land. Yeah. Okay, I'll start with a Den of the Bugbear. Go ahead.
Let's go. Mox Diamond. Pitch this basic forest. Noble Hierarch.
Yeah.
Battery Backstream.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll keep that on top. Go ahead.
I'll play a Secluded Courtyard naming Goblin.
Okay.
And Goblin Instigator. Go ahead.
Draw. Take this Gaia's Cradle and this Mana Crypt.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'd like to cast this Solitude.
Okay.
I'll eat your non-token. And then I will attack you for 1 with Noble Hierarch.
I'll go to 20.
Okay, nice.
Cool. It is Sulfur Spring.
Yep.
God, this is miserable. I think it's a 4/3 also. I'll tap 3. I will cast the Shalak Mons.
Okay. The one when
Pass to you.
Goblin dies.
Shalak Mon deals 1 to any target. Yeah, go ahead.
Odds will be damage, always.
Yep.
A2. Let's towards your Pashalik Mons. Gain 2 life.
Yep.
I will attack for 4 with the Solitude.
I'll go to 18.
4. I'll tap 2 for this Bristly Bill.
Okay.
Go.
I'll drop. The swamp.
Yep.
Checking for. So any land makes you a 5/4. I'll play Warren Soul Trader.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You want me to re-roll that? That didn't really roll at all. It was a 2.
I guess it's up to you. It's
I'm to make sure it actually
because the face started as a 2 and it like didn't move at all.
It didn't really move.
Just re-roll it then. Okay. It started.
Play this Plains, put a counter on Solitude.
Yep.
Combat, attack Solitude. Trigger, it's a 5/4.
Yes, I will double block.
Alright, I'll spend 5 mana to double the number of counters on it.
Yep.
Gain 6 life. 30. That's the turn.
Go through myself with this volcanic fissure.
Okay.
Guess. Rakdos, Cobbler of War.
Okay.
ETB
Yep.
itself.
Yep.
Dropkick Bomber.
Okay, what is this one? It's a new lord of some sort?
It's a new lord, and then I can pay red to sack a creature to give it flying until end of turn, and then it dies at end of turn.
I see. Okay. Yep.
Like nothing matters because I don't have a removal spell and you have a doubling lifelinker. Well, I can't block anyways. I'll attack for 4.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Go ahead.
Take damage, go to 23. Drop a turn.
Yep.
Play this Brushland, put a trigger on Solitude. Attack with Solitude. Trigger.
I'm not blocking.
5. So 5 to double it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to double it again. So this is 9, 10 damage. No, this is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. 16 damage?
12 plus 4, 16. Yeah, sure. Just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
I don't know. What happened to my Discord meta? My Discord meta is supposed to be all blue decks. It's pretty funny that I faced 2 non-blue decks, and this was maybe the most non-blue the Discord meta has been in like 3 months, which is hilarious. And that I won both of the non-blue matchups. It's just, yeah, karma is interesting, eh? Yeah, I don't really know what to say. My round 1 opponent was on some form of RDW, and his deck just outmuscles it. I mean, like, you know, when you play a monster style list, green, white monsters, green, red monsters, whatever, like these decks just naturally tend to beat up on the smaller aggro decks. Like you basically don't have to do anything to prepare to beat up on smaller aggro decks. So that's already like a favorite matchup. Like really where these
decks usually are unfavored is in the combo matchup. And I didn't face any combo decks today. And, I tried to do well against blue, but that didn't turn out so great. Round one, like RDW, I just don't, I don't know. Like, I got a little lucky with drawing some removal in timely places, but my things are just bigger than their things. If they don't kill me right away, I'm just going to outvalue them and outgrind them. Armageddon was sweet that one game. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. The matchup's pretty polarized in my favor, in my opinion, because I don't think that like red deck wins is ever beating 4-drops. Match 2 against Genghis. Well, see, here's the problem. When you build a deck that is anti-blue, and then you don't draw any of your cards that are supposed to be for the matchup, you tend to have a bad time. So that's kind of what happened. I mean, I drew Carpet of Flowers, but Carpet of Flowers doesn't matter if you already have all the mana in the world. I never drew Choke, never drew Rest in Peace, I didn't draw Armageddon, didn't draw Thorn of Amethyst. I drew stuff like Shifting Ceratops, but I got Thought Seized. Just a bit unfortunate. The first game I think was pretty simple, pretty easy, honestly. The second game, I lost to Psychic Frog, I'm pretty sure, like basically immediately. You just don't win against Psychic Frog. And the third game, I had pretty much an insane start. I had 3 mana Thalia on turn 2 against the 4-color deck, so all their mana comes into play tapped. And Little Thalia, so all their 70% of their spells are taxed. Then Phyrexian Censor, which keeps things coming to play tapped, and Rule Laws them, so they can't even try to cantrip at a cost to try and find answers, or remove multiple things in one turn. Check doesn't really play Board Sweepers, it plays Brotherhood's End, which would have been really strong against me, to be fair, in that exact scenario, but otherwise it's not that great. And then it turns out I just can't beat Psychic Frog. It's not true. I can beat Psychic Frog, but that particular suite of threats, which is probably going to win like 90% of games in that matchup, does not beat Psychic Frog. 3/3s cannot beat Psychic Frog. And then Barakoy came down and gained 9 life, so all of my work was completely undone. And even with all of that being said, I basically lost late game because I removed all of his creatures and then top decked nothing. I top decked land after land after land. And this deck needs lands. This deck needs to run. I think 36 lands is perfectly reasonable for this deck to run. I'm trying to cast 4-drops. I need a huge density of mana. But I didn't even draw mana books. I drew lands. Pretty brutal. It's very sad to lose the matchup that you specifically tech for. And it's not because you can't tech against blue, it's because variance. This is still Magic the Gathering, it's still a 100-card singleton format. You are not guaranteed to draw what you need, even if you mulligan for it. And that's just what happened. But yeah, seriously, Psychic Frog is such a... If anyone has any doubts of why Psychic Frog is a problem, just look at that game. It's a card that drew a bunch of cards, transformed every single dead card in hand into combat prowess, and that beat every single creature in combat. Just a nuts card. Alright, enough Psychic Frog rant out of the way. Final match against Kelvin. He was on Goblins. Again, this deck tends to be favored against Goblins. It's a little scary because they can get enough synergy pieces. The Goblins can get enough synergy pieces to overrun your raw card quality. But your stuff is so strong it mostly doesn't matter. That first game was actually a little bit of a nail biter between the Rabble Master and then all of the different ping triggers from the Sling Gang Lieutenant. But he was attacking with 1/1s and having to hold a Goblin Rabble Master, which is one of his strongest cards, back to not attack because it just would chump attack into something. And so he was basically just attacking with a bunch of 1/1s, and I was swinging in with 4/4s and stuff. Obviously I got a little lucky at the end to top deck the Crystal Vein, which flipped my Wolvenwald Oddity and then allowed me to Berserk as well. But I was in a pretty good spot anyway, because flipping the Wolvenwald Oddity would be 8 damage, plus the 5 from the Aven Mind Sensor was 13. He was at 16. So he would soak up 2 damage from his creatures and go to 4, but then the trap would kill him. So even though I had Berserk, I didn't really need it. But yeah, my stuff is bigger than his stuff. And that second match, I mean, I just tie rolled the hell out of him. I mean, that is what a deck like this is trying to do. It's trying to make obscene amounts of mana early on, slam some giant thing, and just go to town. I made 6 mana on turn 2. That's like not okay. And I'm not saying that's not okay as in like that needs to be pointed. I'm saying a lot of decks are not beating that. There's obviously some concern if you go all in on one threat and it gets removed. Like if I went all in on Solitude and if the Solitude got bolted, I was just sort of waiting for a top deck. That could have been scary. But, if it goes unanswered, card's insane. And Goblins is not a deck that runs a whole lot of removal. It also helped that I drew the Bristly Bill, so literally every card off the top was no longer dead. I guess not every card. Things like Lotus Petal would be bad. But every land was just more stats, and I could just funnel all the mana into Bristly Bill to double counters. And obviously, lifelinking Solitude is going to be really hard to erase. Solitude plus Source of Plowshares, which I topped off of my Surveil land, meant that my opponent was just not playing the game while I was way, way far ahead. There's not much analysis to give to that game. That game was just a product of an extreme amount of high roll, and it's very hard for fair decks to come back from that. So, yeah, this was an interesting deck. I've played green-white monsters type of stuff before in the past, and it's done fine. Honestly, the fact that I lost the check matchup today is irritating, but it's not. It doesn't mean that this experiment failed. It just means that variance happened, and that's unfortunately something you're very much a victim of in a single elimination tournament like the Webcam weeklies are. But yeah, I enjoyed it. And to be honest, even though I did face a lot of non-blue opponents, like, I hate to say this, but the non-blue decks just don't feel as powerful as the blue decks. So I don't really feel like the fact that I have a whole bunch of cards that are dead in the matchup really mattered at all. So I'm going to continue with this train of super hard checking against blue and combo for the next 3 weeks. And we'll see how it goes. I probably won't play this deck. I'm going to try and switch it up, do a different deck every week, because I think that'll be interesting. So I can show you guys different ways that you can approach the same concept of extreme metagaming. But yeah, that's what I'm going to plan to do. This might not be interesting to some people because I'm going so extreme, but I think it's an interesting thought experiment. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time.